Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, #2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and man, all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win.
And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
3rd down and 9. Now Stroud. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is brought in. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 47 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Kirk is the motion man. An inside give to Marks. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They get 15 on that game. 1st down for Houston.
1st down.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run straight ahead with Marks. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They'll run with Marks. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer, but they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Chubb. Touchdown, Houston. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
Well, it didn't take long for Bo Nix to establish himself as a bona fide starter in this league, winning the position with the Broncos as a rookie. He has all the intangibles, but really what sticks out the most, Mike, is the amount of starts he made in college. It's kind of similar to Brock Purdy. Very experienced at the college level. Let's see how that carries over here to the NFL level.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 28.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry.
The 19-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now it's 2nd and 1. On the bootleg, it's Nix. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target.
Brings up
3rd down coming up.
And 1.
A bit of a risky throw there, Mike. You don't love to see a quarterback force the ball, especially into a crowded area. In the end, I think he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It's never opened up. And now it's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
37-yard attempt.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos are on the board. It's 7-3. So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. This taken at the 5. That'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Texans offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Off the play fake, here's Stroud. That's to the tight end, Stover. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And it's just a really nice job responding after giving up that early touchdown. And sometimes adversity early in the game can kind of be a good thing, Mike. It kind of snaps guys in and says, hey, we got to lock in, dial into our game plan, dial into our prep. So came out a little sloppy, gave up the opening drive score. Now they settle down, and they're able to get a stop.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to take over for their second possession. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. He's got room past the 35. And he'll be taken down. So a big one there to start the drive. 52 yards.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 9.
"21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got his tight end, it's Ingram. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Denver first down.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Texans who have the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. And they've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Harvey is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. He gets it to go. Broncos are on top. It's now 10-7.
Broncos 10, Texans 7.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. Kirk is the motion man. He'll start on the ground, and this is Marks. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Schultz, the motion man. A second down throw for Stroud. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll go with the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of a yard. And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Marks. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga, on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Kirk is the motion man. He'll go again with Marks. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. They had that field goal in the opening drive, a touchdown last time they had it. 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
10 at the 40-yard
Really
line.
nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
At the 39-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision. His ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
He'll take a shot with Mims. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Here's Harvey. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
He finds Mims. It's complete, and he will get into the end zone. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Lutz for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Broncos will get out in front 17-7.
Texans 7.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to see what they can do. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Marks to open the drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic. There hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. Over the middle. He's got the tight end, Schultz. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third down, 3 to go. From the gun, here's Stroud. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
7-yard gain.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Stroud to throw here on first down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On second down, Stroud. And downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big-time play for Houston. 45 yards.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 8-yard line.
2nd and 5. Handoff here, and it's Marks. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Taken down back at the 10-yard line.
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are back within a score. It's now 17-10. Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. We'll go play action with Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
He'll look underneath for Harvey. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Gain of 6. That's good for Broncos. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. He connects with Mims. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half.
3rd and 1.
Third and a yard. They'll try to run here with Harvey. And the drive will continue. Good run down to the 44. And a 1st down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Broncos 1st down.
What a luxury, Mike, right? I mean, to have a guy like this that you know when you need these tough yards, you can just turn around, hand them the ball, and let him go get it. He's had some success already here in the 1st half, and that's a nice run to keep this drive going.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. First and 10. Here's Nix to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
From the 35, it's first and 10. To throw is Stroud. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. It's second down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind him, and that's the landmark of the screenplay.
Tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Again, it's Harvey. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
He was brought down by Kalen Bullock. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Back to throw is Nix. And he'll be They stop short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The Texans offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. They'll go play action with Stroud. That one out wide for Marks. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. A throw on the move is caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Toss right side for Marks. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down punt.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
3rd and 5. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a first down.
On the play. And the Texans first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Houston.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
On the give, it's Marks. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's second and 8. Stroud going to set up to throw. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll run the sneak. And he's going to have a Texans first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw, it's Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and None of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
There he goes, inside the 30, and he's going to be taken down.
It's a gain of 16
A gain there
yards.
of 16 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
First and 10.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
Kirk is the motion man. They'll run with Marks. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Touchdown, Texans. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
20. Texans 17.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. Big snap on first and 10. A short one into the hands of Troutman. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
That was terrible, awful, seriously, just disgraceful.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 41. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 41, here's second and 8. On the bootleg, it's Nix. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's now third and
It's a great example of just the range that this linebacker has to be able to not only react quick enough to realize that running back was a threat to the flat, but to be able to have the speed to get there and bring him down for no gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
it's a gain of 14
They get
yards.
14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
Broncos, first down.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the first down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Broncos.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
On first down, they'll stick with Harvey. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
It's a pickup.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 25, here's second down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And the Texans are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
Texans offense back onto the field for their next possession. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Here's a handoff to Marks. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. King free downfield, it's Kirk. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this fourth quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
Stroud to throw here on first down. And that ball incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Throwing on second down, Stroud will find his big target, the tight end Stover. And he'll take this one in. Cade Stover. Touchdown, Houston. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Fairbairn to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Texans have taken a 4-point advantage.
24, Broncos 20.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right reads, seemingly every time. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
Back to the drawing board for this run game, Mike. The offensive coordinator and his staff, they have to do a better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. Because right now, they have no answers for this defense.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
On first down, it's Harvey. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Just another day in the office.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
The Broncos bringing out their punters. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Here's Noel. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Texans offense about ready to take over once more. On play action. Stroud. That's taken in by Marks. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Carry now for Marks. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Here's Stroud. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the 1st down chain, if he just catches that ball and turns upfield, they extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
The Broncos offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Mims sent in motion here. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he's going to have the Broncos first down as he gets this one past the 30.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air, and truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. That one is complete. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at their 49-yard line.
2nd and inches. Stroud gonna tuck this one on his own read. And he's gonna be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. A run up the middle with Chubb. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it's going to lead to a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. Bo Nix now, and the Broncos down 24-20. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go. On first down, here's Nix to throw.
Nix's pass complete to number 1, Evan Ingram. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll drop to throw. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Broncos.
43-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Texans have it.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're ready or up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
The Texans offense headed back to take over once more. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. Only one timeout remaining for the defense. On first down, it's Marks. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. As it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest.
2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. Once again, it's Marks. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. And he is going to have a Texans first down. It's a gain of 6 on 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 6.
You know, Mike, in some ways, I liken fullbacks to kind of the modern-day tight end. They're the ones that are willing to do a little of the dirty work on most plays. So every once in a while, it is so good to see them rewarded and have a chance to be the guy who delivers and converts on 3rd down.
So it's a win for the visiting Texans. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Denver, good night, everybody.